Hey everyone, welcome back to the AppsOnAir channel. In this video, we're looking at the OTA Distribution CLI, a tool built specifically for developers who want to move faster. So instead of opening the dashboard every time you want to upload a build, you can do it straight from your terminal, or even automate it in your CI/CD pipeline. With the help of OTA CLI support, you can upload your Android APK and iOS IPA builds on AppsOnAir portal directly from your machine. Here is the documentation for OTA Distribution CLI. To access this feature, need to install the CLI on your machine. Let's get it installed. You'll need Node.js on your machine for this. Then just run this npm install command in your terminal to set it up globally. You'll see it installs two separate tools, AppsOnAir. The AppsOnAir CLI provides a set of essential commands for basic operations, including authentication, login and logout, account verification, WAMI, service initialization, init-service, and environment diagnostics, system-info, and AppsOnAir-OTA, which is what you use to actually upload your builds. The install only takes a few seconds. Once it's done, we'll run a quick check to confirm everything is working. There we go. Installation's done. Let's quickly verify that everything is configured correctly by running the AppsOnAir doctor command, AppsOnAir system info. This performs a comprehensive environment health check and validates all the required dependencies for mobile development. You can see it checks your environment, Xcode, Android Studio, ADB, and flags anything that's missing. Run AppsOnAir version to confirm the setup. Before we can upload anything, we need to authenticate. The CLI has three auth commands: log in to connect your account, WHOMI to check who's logged in, and log out to disconnect. To get your token, head over to the AppsOnAir dashboard. Go to Settings and open the CLI Tokens tab. If you haven't generated one yet, this page will be empty. Click Generate Token. Set an expiry date. I'm going with a couple of years here. And once it's generated, copy that token. You'll need it in just a second. Now back in the terminal, run AppsOnAir login. A prompt will appear asking for your CLI token. Paste it in and press Enter to authenticate your account. And there we go. Login is successful. The CLI displays your account name and email, confirming exactly which account you're connected to. You can run AppsOnAir WHOMI anytime to check this without logging out. And if you ever need to switch accounts, just run AppsOnAir logout and log back in with a new token. As you continue using the CLI, you'll become familiar with these commands, and they'll make your daily workflow much faster. We've successfully installed the AppsOnAir CLI, authenticated our account, and explored the most important commands you'll use every day. Now let's do it for a React Native project. Step 1. AppsOnAir init OTA from your project root. That creates a .appsonair-cli.yaml at your project root. The only fields you'll touch are the two output paths. Here's my React Native project. Open the terminal, run AppsOnAir init OTA, and pick your workspace. Then pick your app. The CLI writes .appsonair-cli.yaml to your project root and prints example paths for you. Workspace ID and App ID are already filled in. Leave them alone. Easiest way to get the path right-click your APK and hit Copy Relative Path. Paste that into Android output. In a standard React Native project, this is Android/app/build/outputs/apk/release. My demo APK just lives in an APK folder at the root. Same trick for the IPA. Right-click, copy relative path. Paste it into iOS output. Standard React Native builds land in iOS/build. Save the file, and setup's done. Step 2 is your normal build. Nothing changes there. Then, the upload. Run AppsOnAir OTA upload with no flags, and both platforms go up at once. Add --Android or --iOS for just one. Drop it into your CI/CD pipeline, and every release uploads itself back in the terminal. The CLI reads both paths, confirms the files, and starts uploading. Both done. You get a shareable install link for each platform. Send those to your testers. And on the dashboard, both releases are there, tagged CLI, with version, build number, and date. Last thing, the full flag list. --Android and --iOS for a single platform. --path, --Android-path, and --iOS-path to upload a file directly, skipping the config entirely. And --note for release notes on both builds, or --Android-note and --iOS-note if you want different notes per platform. That's the whole React Native flow. In it once build, and one command ships both platforms. Sometimes you just want to upload a build quickly. Maybe it's a one-off, or you don't want to set up a config file at all. That's exactly what path mode is for. You pass the file or folder path directly in the command, and the CLI does the rest. No config needed. Run AppsOnAir OTA upload --path and point it to your folder. I've got my APK and IPA files sitting in a folder on my desktop. You can see both files here. Let's upload them directly. Since there's no config file, the CLI will ask you to pick your workspace and app, just like when you ran init OTA. Once you select those, it detects both the APK and IPA automatically, shows you the file details, and starts the upload. A few things worth knowing about path mode. You can use --Android-path or --iOS-path to upload just one platform at a time. If you point to a folder, the CLI automatically picks the newest APK or IPA in it. No need to specify the exact file name. And since there's no config file, you'll always be prompted to select your workspace and app interactively. Now let's refresh the dashboard. As you can see, the build upload was successful, and it appears on the dashboard with all the relevant details. You can also add release notes to any upload. Use --note to add the same message to both platforms, or use --Android-note and --iOS-note separately if you want different messages for each platform. One important thing to remember, if you use both Android Note and Note together, the platform-specific flag always wins. So you can set a general note as a fallback and override just one platform when you need to. And that's a wrap. The complete OTA distribution documentation is linked in the description below. It covers AppsOnAir CLI installation, authentication, uploading builds using both configuration-based and direct upload methods, essential CLI commands and flags, and everything you need to get started with OTA distribution. Thanks for watching. Any questions? Drop them in the comments or reach out at support@appsonair.com. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.